What's up, guys? I'm back here again. So I just picked up this Xcessive lower intake manifold. The Xcessive lower intake equal runners. I just want to do like a little video comparing the Xcessive versus like this is, I think, the JDM lower. So this is just an OEM JDM one. So I don't know what years these came from, but I know it's supposed to flow better than a USDM. I could be wrong. This could be just a USDM one, but I was told that it's a JDM one. But regardless, I just want to do a couple comparisons of the two. This is the Xcessive. You know, it's pretty. Flange itself is pretty decent. Here's what it looks like on the top. It's got the 4 injectors, whereas this one only has 2. I'll show you guys a quick trick for those. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The main reason why I got this was just to equal out the runners, pretty much. I mean, it does look a little bit simpler as well, more simple. So, but the main reason was just to, I know it might not even, I'm not sure how much power I will gain, lose, or whatever, but I just wanted to make sure that both rotors had equal flow. So that was the main reason why I got this. But it's decent. I mean, the casting is not the best. I don't know if let me get a light. Let me get a light for this real quick. Let me see if you guys can see. Inside of here, right on top, I don't know if, alright, I think you guys can see that right there. And then same thing right here. It's like kind of like a pit. So I can't really do nothing about that. There's not really, I can't really port that out. I think it would just be too much. But that kind of sucks. Like, the rest of the casting is decent, but that's what I'm talking about. The casting is sometimes not the best. I don't know if that's everyone, but literally it just has like a cavity, which is going to affect flow. It has a cavity right there, which kind of sucks. But other than that, I mean, it's straight up, it's pretty straightforward. Besides the casting, it's decent. It's not too bad. It's pretty good. I thought these were going to be bigger, and it actually seems like they're around the same. So, I mean, I think mainly this manifold is for someone who really needs the 4 injectors. Otherwise, I'm not sure how worth it is, but that was my 2 cents right there. I know some people are saying that the Elite lower, it has better transitions in here. But yeah, it's kind of like an overview of it. And then this is what the stock one looks like. So I'm gonna try, it's kind of hard with one hand, but I'll try to do a comparison of the two. And if you look at them, they honestly both look the same size. Cause I put that gasket over the Xcessive, and it literally, these are not ported any bigger, so they're like the same size. Said probably one of the major things is that this one is just straight up, whereas this one, you can see that this front rotor right here is curved back, and this one's like a shorter path, is not equal. So yeah, there's that. This one just looks simpler too, because it doesn't have any of the EGR stuff, so it kind of looks a little better. But honestly, other than that, and even these ports right here, even the ports right here, they don't look much bigger at all either. They look pretty much identical. So really the ports aren't any bigger, which is surprising because I would think they would be. Here's a comparison, and the Xcessive definitely needs to get ported out. So let me line this up real quick. So obviously the stock one's not perfect either. It needs to get ported out a little bit as well. But I'll show you how the Xcessive looks. And you can see that it's not that great. I need to do some porting for sure on these. It's not too great. I think this might be worse than the stock ports, because I don't think the stock ports even need that much. Let's see, let's go back here. Similar. Needs it on the bottom instead of the top right here. It's kind of similar, but yeah, it needs to get ported out as well. Yeah, I bought this one secondhand, that's why there's like purple on it. I've been trying to get the purple off. But yeah, I mean, let me know if you guys have any questions. I don't know what else on the manifolds you guys would want to see. Yeah, I don't think anybody's done a video on the Xcessive, so that's why I wanted to do just a quick one, just to compare the two. You guys can get a good look at both of them there. I'll flip them over so you guys can see them. I'm sorry about the gold tape, but yep. I'll show you guys a trick with the Xcessive though, because I currently am not gonna run the 4 injectors. I'm just gonna run the 2, and I know I only have a 2 injector fuel rail, so instead of getting a 4 injector, this is what you could do. You could get this right here from Advanced Auto, 02471. It's a steel plug, or go to any hardware store and you get an 1/8 inch NTP. Get an 1/8 inch NTP and tap this out. Tap the injector hole out to sorry, not an 1/8 inch. I am so sorry. 1/4 inch NTP. Tap this injector hole so it's at the bottom, so it's not even where the injector will meet, it's at the bottom. Let me get the light. At the bottom is all you see, that like step down there, that's where you're gonna tap it at. So it's not even where the injector touches or anything, and literally you just tap it and plug it, and that way you don't need to buy a whole new fuel rail, get dummy injectors. No, none of that. You just go right ahead, put the plug in there, and it should be good to go. And those plugs were like $3. So that's a little trick for the 4 injectors. I'm gonna try that out and see how it works. And yeah, that's pretty much it on this.